guys. So this is going to be my 32 to 34 bump date. I am a little behind as I'm almost 36 weeks. Um, but I am in the nursery. The nursery has been completed. I think I'm going to post that video this weekend so you guys can see it. I'm in love with this room. I think we did such a good job. And it's just, I love being up here. It's so sweet. Anyways, so where to begin? Well, why don't I start with my little bump? Well, it's more than a little bump. It is a big bump. So here he is. It's a little boy. He is moving a lot. But anyways, so let's talk. Oh. So I don't even know where to begin. Everything has been going really, really smooth with this pregnancy. I had a couple of hiccups in the first trimester, and then I passed my glucose test. My blood pressure kind of has been like all over the place. So they did diagnose me with chronic hypertension, but it's kind of stayed at that. Then at 32 weeks, they have me going in every week for an NST, which is a non-stress test. We've been doing really good at that. Then I ended up going to labor and delivery because I thought I broke my water. And they did 3 different kind of tests with a swab of vaginal. And I failed one of those tests. So the one I failed was the one for ferning, which is something that's found in only amniotic in your fluids. But the other 2 tests came out negative. So they had to send me for an ultrasound, and then they had me wait. I think I had to wait another hour or 2 for another vaginal test for the ferning. So I didn't even tell you why I thought my water broke, you guys. Let's back up a little bit. So I was at a charity event, and we were leaving, and it was snowing. And I didn't even notice, but there was an ice patch, and I fell. I slipped and I fell, and looking back at it now, apparently I pissed myself at the same time. Which I thought, my water broke. So we ended up going to the hospital. So that's what led us up to going into the hospital for my water breaking. So I went for an ultrasound. They said he was good, and my water, I had a really good amount of water still in my uterus. They also said, just so you guys know, if you've never known, at least here where I live, if you are pregnant and you fall, you have to be monitored, and the baby has to be monitored for 4 hours. So we did the 4 hours of monitoring before they did anything else. So meanwhile, I'm still thinking that my water broke, for these 4 hours, thinking that, okay, I'm gonna start labor like anytime now. But I had no contractions, nothing. And he was good. He kept on going off and on the monitor. But he, so they did that. They did the ultrasound. The ultrasound was fine. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, and I apologize. But then they made me wait another, I think, hour or 2 after that ultrasound, and they did another exam. So they did the exam again, and they said this time they didn't see any burning, but she said that she wouldn't be surprised if I have like a little small fractured tear or something like that, like very small. So she told me to start wearing pads, and if I feel a pad, to make sure that I come right back. So I have been completely fine. He's been completely fine. So, which leads me to the next thing. I don't know if I should do that whole nother video because that's a lot. I think I will do another video. Let this just be a simple 32, 34 week. Because you guys, so much has happened, and it's just, I just want to make sure I give it out there correctly and with full of information, just in case it happens to somebody else. But anyways, so yeah, so the NSTs, I've done a couple of them. He's fine. We've been fine. There was an issue with my blood pressure, so they made me stay and do some more testing and another ultrasound and things like that. I am being fine and going to, leaving. Everything was good. So as of 34 weeks, I'm going to leave you with this. As of 34 weeks, everything was great. And moving forward, and we're getting closer and closer to D-Day. And that's so exciting, you guys. If I have any bump dates, I will put them up here. But we did also go at 33 weeks and did another 3D, which, guys, you're so precious. It's probably my favorite 3D photo of him that we've had to date. And it's just such a sweet photo, and I'm going to add it to the end of here. He is looking so much like a baby. It's so ridiculous. I'm so excited. So, I think moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do weekly bump dates since we are getting so close to D-Day. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try because life has been crazy lately. I'm going on maternity leave in 2 weeks, so that's exciting. But anyways, yeah, that's all I got really to share this time. Until the next video. The next video is going to be a whopper. So, yeah, you guys have a great day.